So that goddamn suspension is done. But after playing this match, I'm just gonna be playing this when a new character drops. When I came back to this, you can see this right here. I still can't use the text chat. I would have just used that for teammates, but I can't use the chat because my endorsement level is low. I'm trying to wrap my head around this bullshit. And speaking of, weak ass Blizzard can't stop me from swearing here. So, you want us to pretend everything is all positive and shit. You want us to think, oh, everything's good. Yet you put us in frustrating matches 99% of the time. So, if I wanted to use the chat again, I would have had to go through a lot of matches, go through a losing streak, put up with dumbass teammates that don't switch to good picks, as you'll see here, be frustrated again, and this cycle repeats. And that's among other shit, such as overtime. I will always hate that. That damn feature that hands losers a win. You'll see in the first round, through most of that first round, the other team weren't doing anything until they started to take the point. Overtime almost helped them twice. Blizzard can't possibly pretend that they can make us positive when there's a lot of shit they don't do. In fact, let me go over them here in the video. I put this list in the description of the last Overwatch video, but now let me talk about it. Blizzard want us to be positive, then do these things. Pair tryhards only with each other. It should not be that hard to do when y'all can just look at their accounts, see how much they play ranked. Next, pair dumbass teammates only with each other. That way, they can mess around, quote unquote, forever. Or better yet, buff practice mode to have tough bots. That way, these dumbass players can't use the bot excuse. In fact, For Honor has bots playing like players. Also, remove overtime from quick play and arcade. Have it only be a ranked thing. There is no reason overtime should be in these non-ranked modes. Another thing, don't force crossplay. I'll never understand why people even like crossplay. It ruins first-person shooters, and when it's forced, you can't just queue for a console queue. Either remove crossplay from QB and arcade, or just don't force it, so PC players can't have the advantage. Also, actually nerf DPS, or just make everyone DPS already. And lastly, the last part y'all wouldn't do, but don't be weak little bitches when it comes to the chat. Voice chat, text chat, all of that. I didn't have the mic near me. One other thing to talk about, remove private profiles. What the hell were y'all thinking when you came up with that? That just lets shitty players hide which characters they actually use. Back to weak ass Blizzard. I know the dev team behind Overwatch, it's not even the same people anymore. And it shows. You motherfucker. I never use this word because it applies to me, but I'll be specific. Y'all are some weak ass nerds. Like really, y'all are some goddamn cowards. I bet y'all were just trash teammates and shooters, and you couldn't handle when other players call you out on it. Overall, y'all can't handle online team-based games. Not just Call of Duty back in its prime, any online game, which explains this bullshit when it comes to the chat. All the trash talking, y'all can't handle it. So you're turning Overwatch into a fucking safe space. Hopefully the game is still around when I play this again when the new character drops. And after Microsoft's recent BS, it makes me wonder, when it comes to Activision Blizzard, Call of Duty makes all the freaking money, but Overwatch? I don't know. Especially after the campaign mode got scrapped. The one reason Overwatch 2 existed in the first place. Microsoft has this bar now, so what if Overwatch isn't safe? I can imagine that being most likely. And if layoffs happen to at least the Overwatch team, I won't feel sorry for any of you. And in the meantime, I hope Marvel Rivals beats your asses.
seconds remaining.
They're counting on me!
Objective lost.
System's pretty hot!
Stop the payload.
Ooh! They're moving the payload!
You were quite welcome.
아직 전투 중이라고! Enemies on the payload! Let's get them! Forward, barrier neutralizing projectile!
Show them what you've got.
It's time.
Nothing gets past me! They're pushing the payload! Nerf this! Gotcha, gotcha! Game on! Yeah! 이거 있네!
It's time.
Nothing gets past me! Clear those nukes off the payload! 이거 있네! System's pretty hot! Initiating defense matrix! Forward, barrier no! Enemies on the payload! Let's get them!
Six guns, he said? How's he gonna hold them?
Initiating defense matrix! 이거 있네! Initiating defense matrix! They're pushing the payload! Stop them! Neutralizing projectile! I know! I'm not giving up! Nothing gets past this! Running round! Forward, barrier
Victory.
And I will always hate those victories that you barely get. Which shouldn't be the case in Quick Play and Arcade. It should be easy.